Hey gang, I'm Brennan Mulligan, and if you're watching this, you're probably trying to figure out how to get into Dimension 20, Dropout's TTRPG actual play anthology show. Look, I get it. It's an intimidating thing, a storytelling show where each episode is 2 to 3 hours long, has tons of lore, uses some fun rules to play the game, and involves dozens of characters to keep track of. The simple answer is you can start with basically any season you want. Almost. That's the beauty of doing a show where every season, for the most part, takes you to a new world with new characters and a fresh start. Now, the fun answer is this. Can I please get a whiteboard in here? Sorry, it's gonna make more sense if it's written down. The first thing you're gonna wanna start with is Fantasy High. Fantasy High is your classic coming-of-age story set at a high school for heroes in a world of fantasy and danger as our teen adventurers work together to overcome evil plots, dastardly villains, dwarven skateboarders, and magical malls. It's our very first season, so you get to follow along with us as we find the show together. Allie Beardsley, one of our intrepid heroes, had never even played D&D before the cameras started rolling. You gotta check it out. With Fantasy High, you got 3 seasons, so that's gonna last you a nice long while, but you might be looking for something a little bit more dramatic, higher stakes, epic and medieval in scale, in which case you want a crown of candy. Envision the medieval world and murderous tone of Game of Thrones mixed with the aesthetics of Candyland. Yes, it's kind of goofy, but it's also our most intense and thrilling season. Make sure you don't look up spoilers first. Trust me. That's a pretty long season at 17 episodes, and with each episode clocking in at around 2 hours, maybe that's just a little bit too much show for you. That's okay, because we've got lots of shorter seasons for you, and it might be nice to try out Dungeons and Drag Queens. With our amazing cast of drag queen royalty, Dungeons and Drag Queens is the perfect season for a brand new viewer because it's short, sweet, so much fun, and the cast weren't too familiar with the mechanics of Dungeons and Dragons, so there's tons of explanation of context mechanics and the rules throughout. If all those rules in a big game of D&D with all of its combat and miniatures is a little bit too much, we got rules light seasons, my friend. Try out Misfits in Magic. Magical teenagers casting spells, flying on brooms, and taking the piss out of certain IP that we don't really talk about anymore. Folks, Misfits in Magic's an incredible season helmed by the wonderful Abria Iyengar, who GMs so many amazing seasons of D20 here at Dropout. And in her seasons, I get to be a PC. If you're not into all of the complex rules of D&D, the rules light system Kids on Brooms might be for you. Now, if rules light and fantasy's not your thing, but you're new to Dimension 20, try something a little bit rules crunchy with a Starstruck Odyssey. Welcome to Anarch Era, folks. It's a sci-fi saga here at a Starstruck Odyssey, featuring our main cast operating at peak efficiency and strategy as they crew the worst, a starship that needs cash bad. It's actually based on a comic book series created by my real-life mother, noted author Elaine Lee. But don't worry, you don't need to read the comics to understand the season. It would help though, and they're amazing comics. But you don't need to. There are Easter eggs, so think about it. Maybe you're coming to Dimension 20 after being a fan of other amazing actual play shows in the space, like Critical Role or The Adventure Zone. Boy, howdy, do we have the guest players for you! For all our critters out there, you can check out Escape from the Bloodkeep. It's our very first side quest with Matt Mercer as a PC. Think, what if the bad guys from Lord of the Rings had their own quest right after the ring went in the volcano and everything kind of went sideways? And if you like Dungeons and Daddies, you gotta check out Mentopolis. We got Freddie Wong at the table. Oh, and our friend Hank Green is playing too. All of them are playing characters living in the mind of a genius trying to solve a murder. Think Inside Out meets Dick Tracy. It's really fun. If you like The Adventure Zone, gotta check out Tiny Heist. We've got the McElroys, every single one of them. It's Ocean's 11 meets Toy Story. And are you a fan of Not Another D&D podcast? To all our Nadpoles, thanks for stopping by. Murph and Emily are in literally over 100 episodes of the show. Pick any of the longer Corecast seasons. You will find them waiting for you there. Now, check out the whiteboard. We're really cooking with gas at this point. You want to talk about Corecast? We gotta talk about the unsleeping city. Oh, question here. It's New York City, but magic, baby. 2 seasons of urban fantasy coming right your way. Okay, things are getting a little bit chaotic, but if you like chaos, let's talk about some dark fairy tales. Never after, oh, the scary fairy tales are coming. Pinocchio's rotting. Puss in Boots has got a knife. Little Red Riding Hood's a werewolf. Ah! Oh, and Regency? Well, A Court of Fay and Flowers is Bridgerton meets A Midsummer Night's Dream as the arch-fae flirt and flounce around rose-covered gardens. Abria Iyengar runs it. I'm a PC in it, and people might kiss. Aha! Truth is, we make a show that has a million great entry points. As much as I'd love to make a single video that could perfectly recommend your exact starting point, it's probably a little bit too ambitious. I mean, by the time you see this, we'll probably have made like 10 more seasons. So here's what we're gonna do. How about this? I'll put a link to every trailer for every season of the show there's ever been in the description below and see if any pique your interest. Then just watch the first episode of that season here for free. Try Fantasy High Season 1, Unsleeping City Season 1, Escape from the Blood Keep. Go watch them. And if you're still not convinced, you can just watch some clips from the Dimension 20 Shorts channel. You'll know what's going to resonate with you. But no matter where you start, I promise you this, Dimension 20 will be one of the most surprising, heartfelt, and hilarious shows you've ever watched. If you grant us the honor of watching our show, know that everyone here will reward that by working our butts off to make it worth your while. Thank you for your time.
Should you talk about the side series?
Side series? Dimension 20 additionally has some companion series such as Adventuring Party and Adventuring Academy.
Can you explain more? I think those titles might be a little confusing to new folks.
How? What's confusing? So I'm not sure where the confusion is really coming from, okay? Fantasy High is a show about an adventuring party at an adventuring academy. Adventuring Party is a show about the cast of Dimension 20 talking about food they like to eat, and Adventuring Academy is a show about watching us eating that food. It's not that complicated!